Mr. Bill and I have been good buddies for 2 or 3 years now, and you know, we've been planning a trip to Africa. You know, I've been trying to get him to come and hunt with us for a good few years, and eventually he said to me, okay, I'm coming, you pick the days, I'm coming. So we picked the days, and he got along with his buddy Brandon Bennett, and they jumped on a plane and they came to see us down on the Kei River Valley. The first day the guys arrived, we went to the shooting range, checked in the guns and got Brandon used to shooting the big guns, and we went for a drive. Brandon was fortunate enough to get himself an old blue wildebeest bull. Bill and I had seen a few kudu, but nothing that we were too serious about, and we head into the bar and spoke some stories about the afternoon. Our first full day of hunting had Bill and I in the mountains of the Eastern Cape. We were hunting our free range concession on the outside of the reserve, looking for Cape Kudu. We were in the area before the sun came up, and it was quiet. We hadn't seen a single kudu the whole day. We made our way back towards the lodge, and on the way back, Bill made a fantastic left and a right shot on a blue wildebeest and then an impala straight afterwards, which set the tone for the rest of the trip. Oh, we just went down. Well done. On the morning of day 2, we had seen some sign of buffalo in the area, so we decided everybody would focus their attention on trying to get Brandon a good buffalo. The area is thick, you know, it's deep valleys and mountains, and it's thick bushveld. It's difficult to find them and locate them, but we set out in search of buffalo. We spent the whole day looking. We found a couple cows, we didn't find any big bulls, and late in the afternoon we went up one of the mountains to get a vantage point, and there he was. Brandon and I found a big Cape buffalo bull, and you know, we all set out to go and find him. We managed to get within 100 yards of the bull. He was feeding away from us, and as we snuck up closer, the wind turned and blew on our backs, and the buffalo were out of there. And just as we had given up hope, we kind of started walking around the corner to try and walk back towards where the vehicles were. And a cow with a young calf had picked us up again and started coming towards us to investigate. And with that, the bull came following in. We put up the sticks, and Brandon made a hell of a shot at about 60 yards. Put in one backup shot, and the buffalo was down. That was it. We got lucky, but we'd rather be lucky than good. On the third day, Bill and I head back out into the conservancy to go and look for some kudu bulls, maybe potentially finding a warthog or a nyala, you know. We went out with an open mind. We were faced with some tough weather conditions, so we had to pack it in quite early, head back to the lodge for a bite to eat, and we decided we'd go out again in the evening. We went out struggling with the weather conditions once again in the afternoon, and came around the corner and had a big eland bull just in a perfect position, so we thought, and we managed to put 2 good shots into the eland bull, and he went down. only to find out he died in amongst a big pile of rocks. So it was a late night recovery for the recovery team, but we did manage to get him out eventually. We went into a deep valley and we had seen a big Nyala bull over there, old Nyala bull, and we tried to put a stalk on him, and he had bust us just as he started coming out coming out of the opening to head into cover. Bill managed to put a great shot on him with a 28 Nosler, and the rest is history. We've got a beautiful Nyala bull down. After hunting the areas quite hard that we usually consistently find bulls in, we decided it was time to change it up. Our free range conservancy is quite big, it's about 40,000 acres, and we decided we were going to go into a valley that we hadn't been in before. And man, we came around the corner, pulled over the valley, got a good vantage point, and Patrick, our tracker, just started pointing them out left, right and center. And we got set up on a big Kudu bull. He was with a bunch of cows. We got set up on him, and Bill unfortunately missed this bull, but everything happens for a reason. It wasn't 5 minutes later, we looked just a little bit further down the valley, about 500 meters further down the valley, and there was another bull, actually a more impressive bull than the bull we had just missed. So it was quite fortunate that things played out that way, and we had to make a big hike. It took a lot of effort for everyone to get down there. We made a big hike and sat on the edge of a cliff. We waited about 4 hours, 5 hours for the bull to give us a good shot, and eventually, when he did, Bill dropped the hammer on him, and that was it. We got a beautiful Kudu down. That's what we wanted to do.
Oh, you got him.
The last day of the safari was a big day for everybody. We set out looking for a sable. We had been looking for sable the whole week. We just hadn't seen anything that we were going to shoot. And we head up onto the flats to see if maybe they were up there. And we found a great old red hartebeest bull. Bill made a great shot. We got onto the hartebeest. As we were taking pictures, we looked down into the deep valley below us. And there he was. There was a big sable bull feeding in a clearing. So we rushed down the hill, got set up for a shot, and once again the 28 Nosler with Bill right behind it. Can't go wrong. Big sable bull down.
He's running to the right. Stay on him. He's running to the right. He's gonna go down.
Yeah, I ain't taking my eyes off that son of a bitch now.
We just want to thank Brandon and Bill for trusting us with their safari, and you know, it's sometimes difficult for everything to come together. You know, we had planned for the year before and it didn't work out, and this year, you know, we made it happen, and we really appreciate them coming out, and it goes a long way for us. So thank you guys.